Brixheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and this is my city. Let's check it out.
Hey, Paul, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to start here in a few minutes. Hello, 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 everybody. Hope everybody is doing awesome. I am doing better, feeling a little bit better. It's taken me what feels like forever to get better, but it's also because I've been running around. So to catch everybody kind of up, I've been helping my mom move from essentially Central California. I'm going to turn on the fan. Central California to excuse me, to Southern California, and they've all been like turnaround trips. So we leave here at like 3 o'clock in the morning, get up there by by 8 o'clock in the morning. Just mainly because of the heat. Pack everything up by like noon, 1 o'clock, and then essentially make the trip down and are back down here around 7, 8 o'clock, depending on traffic and stuff like that. So it's a bit, that's a little high. It's quite a bit to do that. So but anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate all the love and support. It really does mean a lot. Hope everybody is doing well. I hope that life is treating you well, and life is treating you better than everyone deserves, because that is an awesome thing. And yeah, so today we're basically continuing the build. Let me transition. I've already kind of started building the minifigures, but we're continuing. Let me. It is the Lego Lunar New Year series. They call it the Spring Festival, but I've always known it as the Lunar New Year series, and it's the Lunar New Year Parade, set number 80111, 1,653 pieces. And these, like, the last 2 years, it looks like they've really gone to stickers, but it used to be, like, there is a lot of printed pieces that are just awesome. And they're just amazing pieces. So I love what they're doing with that in that regard and all of that. So, but if you are here, chime in. Don't forget to hit that. If you're here over, oh crap, heads will roll. If you are here on YouTube, give me that thumbs up. Give me a hey, how are you, or anything like that. Um, and if you are over on Twitch, there is no like or anything like that, which kind of sucks. But give us a hey, how are you over there? So we are again building this Lego set 80111, 1,653 pieces, and we're gonna rock it out. So I'm gonna see what I can do. We might try to get through 3 bags today. Just kind of depends on the situation and the heat. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here, and it is already 75 degrees, which is better. I will give you that. It is better than it has been in the past. And I say that because there's been times where I've been out here at 8 o'clock in the morning and it is, already 90 degrees out. And that's the joy of Southern California. A lot of people think, oh, Hollywood, 70 degrees all year long. Well, first off, I'm not in Hollywood. I am still in Southern California, though. I might be on the north side, very north side. But nevertheless, good times. So, lots of fun, having a good time. So, hey, Mike, how's it going? So Paul says, what's your thoughts on the Lego Fortnite sets coming in October? Lego Fortnite. Well, to be honest, I haven't taken a look at them. So, because of that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at them. You asked the question, I'm going to answer it, and the only way I know how to answer that is if I see them, right? So, Lego, hold on. I don't need replacement parts. Lego.com. Mike! Maiku-san, if I'm pronouncing, I hope I'm pronouncing that right at this point. Continue. Maiku-san, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I'm planning on getting 3 of them. Okay, well, how many sets are there? How do you spell Fortnite? F-O-R-T. N-I-T-E. All right, Fortnite. Let me set up the window capture here. All right, is this what we're looking at? We're looking at this battle bus, the Durburger, the supply llama, the peel bone. Is that what we're talking about here? It looks like there's 4 sets. Do I have that right, Paul? Am I looking? Those are the sets. Okay. All right. So at first glance, they look kind of cool. This banana bone thing over here reminds me of that Lego Ideas set that came out that was half minifigure, half bone body. And so, to be honest, I feel like they kind of knocked that off. But I mean, it looks cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a look at this bus first, and then work our way down. Does that sound cool? So, Lego Fortnite Battle Bus, let's see. Set number 77073. 954 pieces. Um, let's see. All right, these minifigures. Hell yeah, I love the. I'm gonna focus on the minifigures first. Let me see if there's an individual picture of the. No, there's no individual picture of just the minifigures. That kind of sucks. All right, so if you look up Peel Bone, it's an actual skin from Fortnite. No, I'm just saying that's what it looks like to me. Um, I'm sure it's a real thing. I don't see them doing it if it wasn't like a real thing. But I was just making a reference to that. It reminded me of that. All right, so these minifigures, um, I I wish they had a picture of just the minifigures alone. I think that would have been cool. But I love the banana. But we I believe we do have a banana like minifigure. Other than this, this is like the banana is the minifigure versus the other one was a costume. I believe with a banana, if I'm thinking about right. I know they've done a bunch of them. But anyway, those are all cool. I like those. They're they're awesome looking. I don't know what this like panda thing is, but that's cool. A little baby head versus the body looks like. I don't know how proportionate that is, but I mean that might be the character. I can find a picture of the figures on their own. Okay. Um, but uh, but here's here's where this set goes a little south for me is the set itself. So Lego. So full transparency. I'm gonna do. I like this. No, I like this picture. Slight variations, but same shit. Okay. Um. All right. So I'm gonna switch the screen and show you. Um. Is it four? So if we take a look at this, it's the same thing. So there are some slight differences. Obviously, on the side, there's a balloon on the top. But I mean, there's not much of a difference. I mean, the windows are different. Well, I mean, I guess there's quite a bit of difference, but that's what it reminds me of. The hidden side, the hidden side school bus. And I mean, it's a school bus. Like school buses look the same, but that's what it. I wish I could pull up like picture comparison. But that was my first instinct and what I saw is it's pretty much the same build. There's some slight differences, but and I'm not saying for the for the worse. Um, the there's aspects I actually took the hidden side bus and made it smaller, but it's pretty close. Let me see, 689 pieces versus this has more. I can see the more. But it's a lot like the hidden side bus. So I am going to be honest in that aspect. But um, the the blue is cool. Um, the blue, as in the color of the bus, not the balloons. I don't know Fortnite, so keep that in mind. I don't know Fortnite at all. So as a bus, I like the bus. I actually do like the fenders and how they did it. It's a change in what they did for the Hidden Side series. So overall I like the bus. I I'm not a fan of the extra stuff like this stuff. I mean, it's cool, but it's just not my style for my city. But I can understand if it's a replica of the Hidden Side series. I get that. And again, the balloon, I put them on the Discord. All right, we'll take a look at the minifigures here in a few minutes. But overall, I like the bus. I like how the bus looks. But my thing would be I would take all of this stuff off and use it elsewhere, if at all. Um, but it looks cool. I mean, I like the techniques. You know, the paintbrush piece for the side windows. Um, it's almost the exact same structure. You'll see it in another picture. Okay, wait, hold on. Now the cat has arm printing on the other arm. Okay. Excuse me. Um, but yeah, the back is pretty much the same as the hidden side. I keep referencing the hidden side because I've built that. So I'm comparing it to something that I've already built and already know quite a bit about. So I like this aspect. So if you look at the box here, you lift up the roof and it gets rid of all that stuff. And that's like, that stuff is actually an easy takeoff. And then you just have the bus. If you just wanted the bus, because if you were a city builder, you're gonna want this just for the bus, like plain and simple. You're gonna want this just for the bus. It's big too. That's the downfall of these buses is they are super big. They are over a base plate long. So scale wise, they are totally. But I mean, Lego has always had an issue with scale. I mean, because they are like the bus is minifigure scale. Like it's totally proper. However, as far as the city goes, that's where the scale, you know, doesn't quite work. The buildings should be quite a little bit bigger, but space-wise, that's hard. So, um, Fortnite, $100 for 954 pieces, not bad. And then you've got like a lot of minifigures. I mean, you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Am I counting that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. All right. Yep, 9. All right. So if we're looking at the minifigures, so the I'll get into the other here in a little bit. This is the minifigure I like. I like this. I like this Western banana adventure Peely. I like him a lot. See, I don't know the characters, but I don't know what this is, but this is cool. I don't know if it's part of the headpiece or if it's a separate piece altogether, but I really like that. That's cool. To me, honestly, this just speaks G.I. Joe. Raven. Oh, okay. This just speaks G.I. Joe. That totally looks like Duke to me. So I love it. The struggle for me is this pack right here because I feel like they put so much detail in the overall torso work, and then you have this pack that goes over it that kind of blocks it all. Like I would love just a torso without this pack and just have that zipper jacket and stuff. And it's dual molded. You have a different color shoulder than you do arm. I like the use of the different hands because it gets that away from it. See, like this thing, this like okay. So here's the deal. If you guys have watched me for any length of time, I don't know if I've ever referenced it to be honest. Is I love Thundercats as a kid. I have not watched them. I have not like looked up the reruns or anything like that. But this um like turned this dude gray as far as the body, and it reminds me of one of the Thundercats. And the head, that's Meowskull. Okay, I like him. I love the torso. I love the tail. I love I love all that, and it reminds me of Thundercats. Like if I brought up Thundercat, um, the way that this is set up, if I just showed you, I want just the image. Damn it. Okay. Um, like that's totally this dude. It's just a cat with a six pack. Oh, I get it. But look at this dude. That's legit the same character. Like these are the Thundercats. You've got the Thunder Twins. You got Lion-O. You got all of these guys. Snarf, snarf. I loved the Thundercats growing up, and this reminds me this torso specifically, the torso and the legs remind me of Thundercats, and I love it. Like that's not even like a thought in my mind that I love it. I love Thundercats. Okay, back to Discord. Okay. This minifigure, it doesn't speak to me. I don't know who this is. I mean, is that just the lighting on his face? Hold on. Oh shoot. Or is that a pattern on that minifigure head? Excuse me. I mean, if that's the pattern on the minifigure head, I love that. But as far as, I mean, there's cool detail, but it just doesn't speak to me. I'm just like, eh. Like if I had that in, if I got a bulk bin and I was looking at this, I would have no idea. I would just throw it in and be like, oh, it's a random minifigure. Okay, I figured it was transparent pink, but I didn't know if this was a printed pattern or what they did with that. This dude, don't know who he is. It reminds me of the alien from the CMF series. Um, I think, and slash the one character from the Lego Movie 2. Lego CMF alien. It's not the alien. Where is? Let me see if I can find him. But it's the same. I'm not seeing. Um, Lego movie minifigures. maybe I'm thinking of something else. Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. But that's what it reminds me of. Um, I'm like picturing it in white and purple, but I'm not. I can't find it. I can't find it. I'm not seeing it. But it reminds me of something else. But that's, I mean, it is what it is. Um, and it also reminds me of like the Ant-Man mask. But I mean, it's cool. It looks cool. This just makes me laugh. This character, I don't know who this character is or what it represents or anything like that, but it does make me laugh. I will give it that. It makes me laugh. Ark. Um, Cuddle team leader. Oh, he's a team leader. He's a boss. The oversized wonky head. It kind of reminds me of what's it that uh, Friday Night Freddy, Friday Night at Freddy's or something like that. But it's cool. I like the torso work. I mean, I like the printing. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but it makes me laugh. This dude's cool. Why is there so much fuchsia? Like, is that a thing in Fortnite? Why is there so much fuchsia? I feel like there's an element of fuchsia on most of these minifigures. The one with the fox mask is drift and comes with the tan storm hair. Nice. Still will the stars. But I love the. I mean, is that a mask that comes? I mean, I love that, but it depends on the skins. There's so much fuchsia. See, another fuchsia. Like, look, like if we go back. All right, fuchsia hair. He's no fuchsia. Fuchsia eyes. Did we talk about this one? Oh yes, we did. The Raven. Fuchsia. So there's fuchsia printing here, but this is trans pink or trans fuchsia right here in the face. Fuchsia. We got fuchsia elements all over. Why? Fuchsia bear. Why? Fuchsia. I mean, I like the mask, but I also like the torso. I mean, it's a different color for like a hoodie, so I like that. So you can see drift face. I don't. Okay. And then, like, yeah, so that's the same torso, right? Yeah, that's the same torso. Oh, so this is the same dude altogether. Sorry, I missed that. So this is the same. Yeah, this, I think, Paul, this was what you were talking about. So this character and this character are the same exact character. I like that hair. That hair is awesome. Um, I mean, you could put that hairpiece in the ocean. It's yes, it's the same dude. Okay. I love that hairpiece. Like you could use that hair for a bunch of different things. You turn that green and you've got tall grass. You turn it any other color, you can throw it in an ocean. Like if it was fuchsia, that'd be a cool piece for coral. You could do a lot of that, a lot of stuff with that piece. I like that hairpiece. All right. So yeah, I mean, that set it comes in green. Yeah, see green. I mean, you get a lot of stuff going on. Okay. No, I don't want hidden side. Between you and I. In one of the Ninjago sets. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's what I think of the bus. Um, what is it called? Durr Burger? Durr Burger. I mean, it's cool. It's not my cup of tea, but it's cool. It reminds me of um, a friend of mine, Allison Gale. She was on Lego Masters Season 4, and she does a lot of stuff with food. And this reminds me of her builds. Again, not saying that they copied off her or anything like that, although she was on Lego Masters. But um, this reminds me of a lot of the stuff that they do. I don't agree with the price. But let me see. There we go. 193 pieces. Okay, that price is okay. I would like to see this at 9.99 if I'm being honest. It just looks really small. I'm not going to show the video. I like what they did with the olive and the pimento. I've never seen a burger with an olive and pimento though. So I like these orange cones. I think that's a new color for this piece. Like, because you can definitely use those for awnings. I hope she's not trying to eat that. It's going to be hard on her teeth. Like, I like those. You taught me to run. No minifigures. No minifigures at all. That is highly disappointing. The llama. Supply llama. Again, no minifigures. All right, supply llama, 39.99, 691 pieces. I like that price point a lot. Only the bus comes with minifigures. That sucks. You know what this reminds me of? Emperor's New Groove. My wife loves Emperor's New Groove, and she would love this set. I would totally buy this set for my wife. Just because it looks like Emperor's New Groove. But I love the texture that they created. But the price point, I think, is on point. Because you figure 10 cents a piece, it's at close to 700 pieces. So that would be $70, and they've got it at $39.99. Hopefully, if they do a second wave, they'll include more minifigures. I would agree. Oh, and it's like a little compartment for the other stuff. That's kind of cool. You could like put a slot in this and use it as like a penny bank. I like the coloring. I like. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but I mean, I could totally see my wife seeing this and going, "Oh my god." Let me see if I can find what is it? Empor. I mean, it looks like, but it looks like the llama. You just change the color and it looks like the llama. Yeah, you change the color of it and it looks like the llama. It's big. Because what is that? How many studs? Two, well, not included. So, I mean, there's basically 5 studs there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22. I mean, that's close to a base plate. How do they make it? Oh, okay. Oh, it comes out the side too. That's neat. I like that. All right, is that the last one? Oh no, we got banana split. Like that banana dude should come with this guy. I like it doesn't make sense. There's no minifigures. Wait, let me go back to stats. Sorry, $100, 1,414 pieces. Again, I like that price point. I mean, because this set essentially would be 150 bucks, but but it's only 99. I mean, sorry, this is the best set of the bunch. The level of detail, the level of artistry in making the build, like this, it's fucking amazing. There should be a minifigure with it. I mean, this is one set I could honestly say is undervalued. There's a digital version of it. What do you mean a digital version of it? Matter what the conversation, just as long as he calls. I mean, hands down, best set of the bunch. Best set of the bunch. Of what the minifigure would look like. But that's the thing. They have a minifigure of it. This minifigure should come with the set. Because these sets are based on the Lego Fortnite game mode. But I'm just saying, like, this minifigure should come with that set. I love this banana. I love the yellow, this piece in yellow. I mean, I love everything about this. I love the banana piece in the back. I mean, clearly the legs articulate, right? See, the knee doesn't look like it articulates there. Oh, but this I don't like this angle of the picture. I love this picture. I love how they did it, but I don't like the fact that this leg looks straight, but it's not because the knee doesn't articulate. This knee right here does not, clearly it does not articulate, or it doesn't look like it. There doesn't look to be. I mean, that looks awesome. Oh. Look on Discord. You added more. Yeah. Why isn't this minifigure with it? Yeah, I would have too. Paul says I was hoping the set would have included him. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. I would almost expect it. But yeah, so those are the four sets. That's my thoughts. Those are my thoughts on the set. I'm hoping that they'll do a CMF line. I I don't know about that. To be honest, oh, I need to go back to. I'm planning on getting the bus, burger, and llama. But you don't want belly bone? Why don't you want belly bone? I thought that would be the one that you would want. To be honest, I mean that's the coolest one out of the bunch. That's just my thought though. The llama I would get for my wife if she wanted it. Um, the bus is cool. If I didn't have a school bus, I would get it, but I already have one. I have a couple actually. But show you how to play. This is body all the way of the dawn. Go. Oh, I'm planning a Lego Fortnite mock based on the game mode. That's cool. Well, I have this piece, but I don't have. Oh, is that tan? It's tan, not yellow. Buttheads. but yeah, definitely cool stuff. It's not something I would purchase. Um, I think the banana is cool, but I wouldn't purchase him. The only two that I would purchase, if I'm being completely honest, is the bus. If I didn't have a bus already, I would purchase the bus, and then um, I would pick up the llama for my wife or my girls if they wanted it. Are you Paul, are you picking up anything what's it called? Are you picking up anything in October? Nothing else will do. Or not October. August 1st. Are you picking up any of those sets? Always be my everything. Oh, from me. Only to sets me free. When my soul complete for all time. Nothing else will do. Brandonese, you will always be my everywhere. I'll never know. Put me through. Else will do. Not a pray down on bended knees. You will always be my everything. You're my everything. Hold on, I have like... Oh, I need that up. I don't need that up. It's one of those, like, I end up having like 40 different things up. And then I realize, oh crap, I have all this stuff up. And I don't need to, excuse me. Let's see. Wait. I was like, wait a minute. This doesn't work. But it does. But I have this on the wrong side. All this on the wrong side. Like, yeah, I have all of this on the wrong side. Crap. Okay. I mean, does it matter? I mean, I guess it's supposed to matter for a reason. I mean, I don't know. Crap. I don't think it's going to matter. In fact, I mean, because it's the same piece, it's just a different color. I can understand if it was a pin. I can understand if it was like a Technic pin, because they're all different based on the color. But okay. Do do. Oh. How does that? Oh, because this. Oh. No. Crap. I messed this all up. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so. Oh. Okay. He wants. He's got. Yo, Matt, what's up? How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I know, like me, you've been kind of sick. How you feeling? Hey, been a very busy but bit of work with the last 2, 3 weeks post vacation. I hear you on that. But all that aside, how you feeling? I know the last time I caught you on stream, you were kind of sick. But are you over it now, or is it similar to me where damn thing is lingering? Yeah, work is always going to be work, especially around this time, because um, I mean, you're you're in education, so like right now, you're just probably slam. I mean, you just said you were slammed with work, but it's because you're starting to get back into the swing of things of everybody going, um, going back to school. I'm fine. COVID for me this time was more a brief inconvenience, thankfully. Oh, you had COVID? That sucks. I didn't catch that you had COVID. I didn't have COVID. I had a bunch of nastiness. um, my voice just kind of went to shit. My sinuses were all over the place. I mean, I've been traveling quite a bit, and that's why I haven't been on Fridays. It's because the last few Fridays I've gone up to help my mom move, and that's been a bit. That's been a thing too. Is the fact that like we're doing turnaround days, so we're driving up in the morning. We leave here at like 3 o'clock in the morning to get up there by 8 to then turn around after we pack up the truck and trailer and come down. It's probably the same. Um, I mean, if we're being honest, it's probably the same financially as like if we had just rented a U-Haul, but um, we can at least with this, there's a lot to clean up and there's a lot to do, so we don't like we can kind of do it piece by piece. I did. My entire group got it from someone on the cruise. That sucks. That royally sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. But I mean, you got through it. I mean that's the cool part. But I'm glad you're better. I mean, but yeah, I can only imagine how work is. I mean, 'cause you went on vacation and then in addition to that you got COVID, so I'm sure you really couldn't work for a couple weeks. So, I mean, that played a toll on, you know, things backing up and Oh. Yeah, it was full. Was a full ship and lots of kids. Oh, so I suspect sick kid. That sucks. Overall, outside of that, how was your vacation though? I mean, no. Well, it's the same thing, but this ties in. Yeah, for me, it's just so we've been moving my mom down, and then the girls are going back to school. We had so how I got sick was my sister-in-law's family. Oh no, I had no choice but to work once I got home. Oh, that sucks. My boss and my colleague were both on their own vacations for 2 weeks after I got home, so I had to be on. Was okay since I can WFH. What's WFH? Oh, work from home. That's well. That's what I figured you kind of did. Was like you weren't going in. I mean, but and then for me, like from here on out, where I've been applying for work. I've got um, I've got a few things coming up that is a possibility, and then so there's just been a lot. I mean, we're almost we our plan is to finish the garden this week. Our plan is to finish the garden this week. It got put on hold because of the heat and all of the stuff that we've been doing. Yesterday, me and my daughter went out there for like 2 hours uh and finished the roof. So the roof is done, and we closed up the one side, so that's done. Now we gotta finish 4 doors, and then the exterior is completely done. It's completely enclosed, and so there's progress there. I still gotta. I wanna work. I'm gonna post probably in the next probably 2 weeks. I'm gonna post an update on everything that's been going on. Um, I also I also started a lug. Amongst all of that, our first meeting, we've got 12 members, and um, our first meeting is going to be Sunday. But we had to put together the logo and the website and all of that fun stuff. Um, so it's not recognized yet. Of course, we have some work to do that we got to do, and then we are going to be sponsored. I mean, there's so much going on. Um, you know, Lug Vegas is putting on a convention or an event in October, which unfortunately I can't go to. We are actually doing the same, but in November we're doing a small Lego event. Um, um, I wouldn't call it a convention, but we are hoping to have vendors. We will have displays, um, and hopefully we can get that to be, you know, we can have that grow and all of that. Um, so there's been so much that's gone on. It's been a bit crazy. Nice. Good for you, because there's not enough lugs in Southern California. Well, there's not enough good lugs in Southern California. Um, I am. I'm only in 2 lugs now because the other 2 are. Yeah, and then there's us. And I'm not in Long Beach because it's just too far. I'm not in San Diego because it's just too far. And I understand that. And if we don't get recognized because of it, that's fine. But essentially, the other 2 lugs at this point can go themselves. The problem that seems to be a recurring theme, at least here, is they're ran by clearly people that got bullied as kids or as teenagers, and then they're power hungry and they just become the bullies that they were bullied. Greg's in RI still isn't recognized, and that's been around some years. Well, the thing is that it depends because so like Nutlug, which is North Utah, I think, or yeah, Nutlug, just got recognized after 3 years. It took them 3 years. So there's, and it's kind of a weird situation because in order to be recognized, there's some guidelines on the Lego Ambassador Network, but they're not clear cut and finite. It's also up to um, the the powers that be that have their own what they're looking for, and they don't exactly disclose what they're looking for fully, and they don't define. I mean, it's kind of a weird situation. Like they don't fully define what they're looking for because they just want to see it. And it's like, well, how can how can you see it if we don't know what you're looking for? Um but it depends. I mean, cuz that's the thing is to be honest, it would be nice to be officially recognized, but I don't really care. I mean, we're going to go through the steps, we're going to apply and all of that, but I'm not going to be heartbroken if we're not recognized. The purpose for at least me starting the lug is to actually have a proper lug. I mean, and that's the thing. It not one that, over dictates everything or, lies, cheats, steals just to get the leadership ahead. Like it's not about that. Um it's just like it's clear that some of these lugs are in it for the perks but don't actually care about anything other than themselves. And that's what unfortunately this world has come to. But, you know, it is what it is. Only thing that we can do is try to change and make things better. Um, I've heard through the grapevine of people who have contracts that Lego really is going more the route of land ambassadors like Brixie or um, Emisaurus now instead of recognized lugs, mostly for all of the marketing purposes. the problem with that is, and that's fine. That totally makes sense. The issue, though, that they need to realize is they're banking on one or two people versus a group of people. Um, I mean, if you focus on the individual, you lose out on the community. Does that make sense? And if that's what they're doing, then fine. Like it's the thing is it's their prerogative. It's their show, right? It's their show. They can do whatever they want, and they don't have to answer to anybody. Um, and they don't really have to do it. I mean, that's the thing. They don't have to recognize any lug. They could just be like, "Thanks." Not necessarily. There's a lot of people I know of who have been accepted just the last 2 years into land. So to me, they're definitely banking on that side of it. And that could very well be. I mean, like I said, ultimately it's up to Lego. It's their show. It's their ballpark. We're just we're just here to watch. And they can do whatever they want. And if they want to promote 50 individuals to do their marketing, that's okay. Um, that's totally up to them. Like I said, I don't. I honestly like. It would be nice if we were able to get recognized, but I'm not gonna sit there and be like, if we don't, if 20 years from now, um, they they still don't recognize HD lug, which is what the lug that I started. If they decide in 20 years that they just come out to me, even next year or this year, hey man, we know you started a lug, but we there's too many lugs in Southern California. Unless those lugs drop out, you will absolutely never be recognized. So just so that you know, you will never get recognized in our world. I will come out and say, I don't care. I don't. I mean, and it's because um, I would rather have a good community than a shitty community that is recognized. It seems to me, from outside perspective, they find it easier to ship these people free sets and then expect they're all gonna do all this social media marketing for them. Yeah. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, all the power to them. It's like I said, it's their show. We're just watching. And it is. I mean, if you think about it from a cost point of view, a market analysis point of view, if you send Brixie, okay, just throwing his name out there, right? Um, if you send Brixie $50,000 worth of sets every year. It's easier to do that, and you have he's coming up on. Is he at 1 million yet? What's he at? I know he's doing a lot of content. I mean, like he's doing multiple videos a day that he's posting. Um, he's at 431,000 subscribers. He's got 2,000 videos. And let's see his numbers. So he's averaging about 30K. If I look at the last, I won't include the one video today. But yesterday, he's doing at least one video a day. All right, so yesterday 28K, the day before that 30K, and these are all views. 3 days ago 40K, 4 days ago 32K, 37K 5 days ago, 6 days ago 19K. Nobody liked that video unfortunately. 7 days ago 40K. Okay, so the last week, all right? Let's do the last week. Okay, so just based on the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos, not including the video he posted today. We're not going to include that one because that's not fair. He only posted that 2 hours ago. So 28, 30, 40, 32, 37, 19, and 40. So you're talking about an average of 30, I would say 30,000 views. I would say that's a good solid average of, in the last week, 7 videos, 30,000 views, or an average of 30,000 views a video. And none of them are really reviews. I mean, he's got, because the first, oh, hold on. So, let's see, city update. Somerset's reviewed. Okay, so he did a 40-minute video on, looks like 2, 4, 6, 7 sets. And then he did a video on retired sets, or sets retiring. Then just hanging out in the art studio. Then a haul video. And then another city update, because he's talking about platform coverings and tunnels, fixtures, and placed. And then a Lego sale shopping and art wall fixed. It's kind of a weird title. So 30,000 views per week, times 50 weeks. Say he takes 2 weeks off. So 30 times 50 is 1.5 million views. Does that sound right? 1.5 million views. I mean, okay, hold on. All right. I mean, I look at the community of folks I've honestly really helped develop the last couple years around my streams, and then others now. And yeah, that isn't a lug, but I view that as an amazing group to have together that's just as valuable, and why I really am focused on that side of things. He has that built-in set of views now. No matter what content he puts up, he's in a solid spot for himself. Right. The numbers don't. So the numbers make sense to Lego, but to me, to be honest, the I don't know, the views. He's only getting 10% viewership. If we went back a year or like a month, say we went back a month, it's the same views. So if you look at a month for Brixie a month ago, 46, 52, 45, 48, 32, 50, 34, 51. I mean, they've gotten better, but obviously there's time on his hands. If we go back a year or 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. He posts a lot. 54, 76, 58, 59, 55, 77. So, but again, that's 3 months of. You go back 4 months. Um, 43, 38, 36, 60, 38, 39, 32. Some of those are the same standings as this week, but he's obviously gotten more popular. Let's jump to 6 months. 39, 75, 23, 20 or 47, 35, 27, 20. So not the numbers aren't changing that much. You go back 9 months. Let's do 9 months. Um, 30, 85. Okay, so there's a jump, but that's the modular. Then 35, 23, 43, 34, 34, 35, 42. The numbers aren't changing. Let's go back 12. So if we go back 1 year, all right, 51, 42, 53, 89. So that was a jump there, but then back to 32, 49, 47, 40. I mean, and then if you were to go back like 2 years, I'm kind of curious. I mean, he produces a lot of content. All right, 2 years. Campground 54, 62. That's a big jump. 305, 115, 69, 45, 107, 71. But again, we're sitting on 2 years of people seeing these. But some of them are still like 45, 80, 30, 39. But I mean, all the power to him. I mean, I'm not hating on him at all. I mean, Brixie is only one case, but I think it's probably safe to assume Lego Group is happy with what they are seeing from his ESP. Their larger land members like Emma, etc. So, no offense to Emma, but I don't even look at girls. I won't even look at female content creators because it's not a fair assessment. But I mean, I'm not saying they wouldn't be happy with that. I mean, he's generating probably 2 million plus views a year, and they're spending. I mean, I'm curious what the breakdown would be, what their advertising budget is as far as non ambassadors. But then again, you don't. I mean, I don't watch TV a whole lot as far as like live TV. I don't see many um, Lego commercials. Um, I met someone in Chicago, a woman named Nicole, who got accepted into the LAN a year or so ago, and she does a lot of content between YouTube and especially Instagram for LAN promotion. But I don't females it there's no comparison, or it's not a good comparison when it comes to female content creators. What up, dog? I think it's very important to consider female content creators. Lego wants girls just as much as boys. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Female content creators have an unfair advantage over male content creators because, quite frankly, more people are willing to watch a female content creator over a male content creator, especially if they're semi attractive and they're young. Quite frankly, just being honest. So it's an unfair comparison because if you take a 20 something man, which there are very few of, uh, content creators that are into Lego. So if you take a 20-year-old Justin Timberlake look-alike, okay, or Chris Evans look-alike, um, with a good body or whatever, and they are a Lego content creator, and then you take a 20 something, let's do this. You take a 20 something Ryan Reynolds, okay, and put him on stream building Lego. And I'm not talking with his popularity now. He's at this point 20 something, he's nobody. Nobody absolutely knows anything about him. And then you take a 20 something unknown um what's his wife's name? Shit. Blake Lively. I didn't know he was married to Scarlett Johansson. But you take a 20-something unknown Blake Lively, and you give same exact sets to build. The female is going to get a hell of a lot more views than, like, basically Blake Lively would get millions more views than Ryan Reynolds. You don't think Lego understands the idea of an attractive 20s to they bank on it. Oh, I bet they do specifically. I'm just saying there's no comparison between the majority of the men who are building Lego on stream, because let's be honest, the majority of men who are building on stream are me. Like, they're middle-aged men. I hope I'm considered middle-aged. Middle-aged men, not like, you know, I have a keg instead of a six-pack. Okay? Um I mean, I can't say I'm attractive or not. That depends on the person. But I would say middle range attractiveness versus somebody who is even. I mean, there's no middle aged female women live streaming Lego. There's, I mean, there's very few that are actually. And they gonna use that for? Oh, absolutely. I'm not faulting them either. I'm just saying there's no comparison between the male Lego content creators and the female content creators. The female content creators are vastly in a different league. I'm not trying to make a comparison, dude. I'm fundamentally just going back to your point about lugs and recognition versus me saying land people seem to be the way Lego is going, male or female. I agree with that. I mean, it's quite possible. It's kind of a waste. They have you. It's a little hard to see. Hold on. So they have you put a sticker here, but like, I mean, even if I added light, you can't really see the sticker. Um, it'd be interesting in seeing that substantiated with numbers, especially when you compare the saturation level of the male creators. Hey, Bricklock, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We're talking about um lugs versus social media ambassadors. And then we are going into we're elaborating a little bit as my point of view is that as far as um I don't even know where to start with my point of view. We were elaborating a little bit because my point of view as far as female content creators versus male content creators is ill proportional, which is understandable because a female content creator will always uh, gain more attention than a male content creator, um, just because of looks and all of that. Um, Oh, this goes on this side. LAN is about reaching diverse groups and as many different groups as they can. I will disagree with that. Because I don't see much diversity on. If we're just talking about social media ambassadors, there's really not a whole lot of diversity that are represented on the LAN. So social media ambassadors, all of the ones that I saw, they're um, essentially white men and women. I haven't seen anybody that is recognized social media ambassadors that are not white men or women. If so, point me to them. So as far as the diversity aspect, the caveat to that is always, are they out there, and are the LAN is the LAN bringing them to representation? There is on the LAN, you just have to dig, right? Oh, but why? Um, if they are promoting diversity, then why do you have to dig and why do you have to really deep dive into it? They should be out there. But the caveat to that is, are there people of other nationalities actually stepping up to the table and applying for ambassadorship and all of that? That's the caveat. Uh, and Girl Bricks a Lot, for example, are not white females. They are of other backgrounds. Are they on Twitch? Um, their hope is to find someone. Maybe LAN will boost them. Maybe. So both are primarily Instagram. Okay, well, I don't do much on Instagram. um, Shy Time just got it. Okay, hold on. Oh, there are, but are they? I'm not, because I'm on the LAN, but I'm not a an ambassador. There are a ton of people on the LAN, but are they ambassadors to where they are supported by Lego? Yes, Fred is LAN. They are getting Lego. Yeah, yeah. Panfred Nudo is a Lego ambassador, which I'm happy to see. He's Filipino, I think. So, but he's one, right? I don't know who Shy is. Shy Time is. Are they on Instagram or YouTube or Twitch? Jean is Latina background and Nicole is Filipina. That's awesome. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading back. And Swiss. Okay. Shy Time. Okay. See, like, so this is interesting. So Shy Time. Here's an interesting thing because we were talking about this. Reverse Android. Oh, hey, ex-military too. Well, fuck yeah, hoorah! His latest channel is called Sitting on the Stoop. Whose? Oh, Shy Time. I have Shy Time is my time. That's what I found. Is that his primary channel? I mean, it looks like because he talks about Lego. But here's what's interesting. Shy Time has 33,006 or 33.6 thousand subscribers. 33.6, so 34,000. Okay, he posted his last, it looks like his last video was 2 months ago. 25,000 views. Then 10,000. He doesn't post a lot. But his ratio, he's getting a lot more viewers. Sitting on the Stoop is his new show. Is his new show? Or his new channel? Podcast. Okay. But see, I'm looking at his live streams. He doesn't live stream, at least on the Shy Time is my time. He doesn't stream a whole lot. He gets solid views, but he does do a lot of military stuff, which, as we all know, Lego is against. Channel 2. Oh, okay, so it's a channel. So Stoop, um, Sitting on the Stoop. Where is he from? Because he, yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Because I saw something on the other channel that said Cali Crew. Okay, so I am now. He doesn't do a lot on the other one. So, but it doesn't look like he does he okay, he has like 3 channels. So he has Shy Time or 4 channels. So he has Shy Time is my time, Shy Time vlog, Cali Brick Click, and then Sitting on the Stoop. So he's got Shy Time vlog doesn't isn't it's the channel's only 152 subscribers. Shy Time is my time. That's 33.6. Cali Brick Click is over. Okay, so he doesn't do that anymore. He is a good friend of mine. Cool. Okay. I mean, I am exceptionally ecstatic that they're trying for more diversity. It's just you they also I understand the concept of they have to have the people there of different cultures that are producing that content. And then of course you also I mean clearly it's perception versus reality, right? I mean I'm perceived as white, but I'm Italian and Native American, right? I mean, but I mean nobody cares about that. I look white. I'm friends with a lot of the social media land folks from multiple platforms. I'm sort of a social butterfly. I mean, it's amazing. Everyone knows Bricklock, the gentle giant. I mean, Greg, I've never met you, but I mean, you seem like a decent guy. I have that right, right? It's Greg. I don't know. I'm losing my mind nowadays. Mm. I'm gonna feel bad if I got it wrong. I try to promote the hobby as best as I can. I just don't really worry about growing my presence. I don't see that's the thing. I'm kind of the same way. My only thing is that I I live stream because I want to hang out with people, right? So that's where I get a little disheartened because I mean there are literally even at this point there's times where and I know everybody deals with that, but it's kind of one of those I just want to hang out with people and have great conversations. Like I don't care how long I go. If there's only one person watching, but it's a constant conversation, like it's amazing. I just want to hang out with people. I want to be included. I want to be a real boy. Eric, oh, is the one who really helped me understand everything about Brick World when I first went in 2023. He made it a blast. Shit, I'm sorry. I would really love to go to Brick World, but um, I just right now I don't have the funds. That's where I'm at. Because it would cost me a couple grand to go, and I don't really have that. If things start to go better um and I'm able to find a full time position somewhere, or if my work starts and is a bit more consistent, then is sort of my big thing, and that's amazing. I wish I could go to Brick World. I wish I could go to all of them. Like Brick Slopes, Bricks Cascade. I know Bricks by the Bay is now over. Bricks LA is over. I mean, It's unfortunate because I never got a chance to go to those. What is it? Brick Slopes in Utah, Bricks Cascade in Washington, or Portland. What's the one in Portland? I think Bricks Cascade is Washington, is Seattle, and then Brick Slopes is Utah. I can't remember. I've been going for a long time. I'm almost a fixture. Nice. And then Bricks Vegas is starting. Hopefully they can get the ball rolling for Bricks Vegas. I think Bricks Vegas can be as big as Brick World Chicago. It's just, I mean, they're having their first event in October. I want to do slopes, but it is right when school starts. I can only do one a year, really, and I've decided it's going to be Brick World Chicago. I'll make it happen as much as I can. Well, if you'd stop going on cruises, you could do more than one a year. I'm just kidding. Don't stop going on cruises. Like legit, don't stop going on cruises. Like that that looks like a lot of fun and you're living your best life, dude. Like that's awesome. Don't be hating. I'm not hating. Yeah, Matt, stop cruising. Um hey, like Bricklock might be hating, but I'm not hating. You go on those cruises. I've only been on one cruise and I had a blast. I would love to take my family on a cruise. It's too bad there wouldn't be. I can almost guarantee that if there was a Lego cruise, fucking Matt would be on it. Matt would be on it. I would bet the farm on that thing that. I don't do cruises as much as shit. I don't do cruises as much as I do other trips, to be honest. Really, friend family vacations are honestly really important to me. Absolutely, they should be. Oh my god, that would be awesome. Let's do it. Let's get it together. We'll probably call up Carnival and be like, "Hey, we need a Lego cruise." It could happen. Um, just don't make the boat out of Lego because Lego doesn't really float. Not a lot of Lego floats. I wonder how much it would cost to do something like that. Cause like I know Budweiser does cruises. My brother was like big into those for a while. Like they're basically big party cruises. I wonder how much it would be to like rent a cruise ship like that. It's about displacement. I mean, you're not wrong. It's like I find it interesting and I know it's not a family friendly town. They're trying to be more family friendly, but I it is interesting that Lego doesn't have more of a footprint in Vegas just because it is an entertainment entity. Like it is an entertainment city. But again, I understand because typically Vegas is not family friendly. It's adult friendly. I mean, even Disney, they don't really have a huge footprint. I heard that they are going to, but they're planning a Disney um, hotel in Vegas, but I don't know how true that is. I think if Disney got a footprint in Vegas, there would be a lot more family friendly entities that would show up to the party. But I think it would take like a company like Disney to pop it off. You want them to be in Vegas, just 'cause you're close to it. Yeah, Brickworld has been going since 2007 and have worked hard building the experience that it has outgrown the Denmark convention. Well, and that's the thing. So it is interesting that they don't like Brickworld hasn't ventured out because I know Brickworld does do other areas, other countries, but I don't think Brickworld does anywhere as far as in the United States. I don't think Brickworld does anything other than Chicago, right? Am I? Because I don't. I mean, I don't know. I could be totally off. But I think Brickworld would do really well in Vegas. I know Brick Vegas would collapse if that happened, and that would suck. But one convention and 5 expos in the United States. It does Detroit, Indianapolis, Milwaukee, Fort Wayne, and I think one other. But why don't they venture out west? Or are they working on that? Like I'm really curious. Cuz I would assume, I mean, or assess that like Detroit, Indianapolis, um even Milwaukee, Fort Wayne, like all of those are probably a smaller market than LA or Vegas. Buy the Brick Book. What's up? How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Or go east towards all the folks in the Northeast. Biased Scott. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, obviously the market is here. We talked about it earlier. Um, if you count the unrecognized lug that I just started, there's what, 5 lugs in San Diego, or in Southern California, let alone however many are in Northern California. But I mean, there's Sandlug, Long Beach, OC, LA, Thai, and then our unrecognized. That's 6 lugs. And there's what I think now 11 Lego stores plus a Lego Land. I mean, obviously the market's here. Not out of the possibility. I know the owner. put the word out, man. They have a close group of volunteers they have worked with around, and they are all in the Midwest. Oh my God, it's a Milo Queen. Hey, Milano Queen. Milano Queen. We're just talking about different conventions and expos and stuff like that. Hmm. You are all over now. I'm gonna go to bag 6, guys. I know I'm not building that fast, but I listen. I just want to thank you guys. You guys are awesome. It's been a great conversation. I'm gonna finish bag 6, and I'm only in the middle of bag 5, so we got time. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't care how many. I mean, it would be great to have 50 million people here, but I don't care how many people here are here as long as we have great conversation. That's what I want, and I love this. I also think Lego needs to still. I feel the same, and I think Lego also needs to step the. I'm just gonna cuss. Fuck it. Lego needs to step the fuck up and build a Pab store. One in like um LA and one in like New York or some shit like that. Just not like the Pab store in Bulland. Like where it's literally just a store about Pab. I mean, holy shit, would I love that. But I also talk too much. I mean, we all talk too much. But like I like if there's no conversation going on, like it's hard for me to like continuously talk. Cuz then I feel like I'm just babbling and I'm just going on and on and on. But I mean, mm, I don't want anybody. Well, stop by more often because oftentimes I am alone. Hold on. You're both blue and the names look similar. That is hard to differentiate. Um, well, individually they're easy to differentiate. Matt's a jerk, and Bricklock isn't. I'm just kidding. I'm everywhere at the moment. I don't want anyone to feel alone. Well, I thank you for that. Thank you for being here. Like seriously. Um, haha. That's awesome of you. I get jealous. I can't help it. I want anything with you. I'm selfish. Mental. Always lurking. But I am hungry, so going to make something to eat. Ooh, nice. What are you gonna have? Before you go, what are you gonna have? You're gonna make something to eat. So is it breakfast, lunch, dinner? It's 10, almost 10:30 for me. So it's really much time. Not sure. Breakfast, yes. Maybe lunch. Going to see what I have. Cool. I don't know what we're gonna have. Cause we have our first lug meeting. I need to go grab like snacks and stuff for people, cause I want to make it welcoming. Um, so we might grab something out. These stickers aren't worth anything if I'm being honest. You legit a lot of these stickers, there's not enough contrast to them to see what's actually like there. Yes, enjoy. Selfish. Hide it. Like you do. So hide it. But I mean, I really wish that they would start branching out that those the pab wall stores. I think that would be exceptionally smart. All right, now it's getting warmer and I'm going to turn up the fan. Oh. I would, if they have the Pab store, I would, oh my God. I would definitely spend a hell of a lot more money there than I would at the Lego store. Not that I'm spending a lot of money at the Lego store at the moment, but I would be I mean, there's very few sets now that they've been coming out with that I'm like, "Oh my God, I have to go buy that." But I want the parts more than the sets. I mean, like the new gorillas that are coming out. I mean, we've talked about it before. The new gorillas and tigers and stuff like that. That's kind of a must. But I mean, it's more of a situation that I want to build more Mocs than I do the sets. I'm headed to the Lego store Friday to check out August 1st releases and see what I may want to get. I've not decided. Is there something that you're looking for though? Like that you like cuz I'm sure you've looked online or you've seen, people um with like cuz I'm pretty sure you still follow Brixie, so you see his stuff. I don't watch his haul stuff, but I have been watching a couple of his city stuff. just to kind of see where he's going with stuff. But I know there's a couple Marvel sets that I want because it has the Iron Man and the Iron Army and stuff like that. Like I want a couple of those, but there's not but I want more of the the aspects in the sets versus the actual sets. I actually don't watch Brixie anymore. Oh, okay. I got tired of him almost a year ago to be okay. It is a lot. I mean cuz I've said cuz um I mean he does, especially right now, he's producing a lot of content. Like one video a day every single day. And for the longest time he was legit changing his city every day, or it felt like it. But in general, like I know you still follow Jang, right? Like so, and he does a lot of the like he doesn't do a whole lot of reviews anymore because he does, but he does a lot of showcases. Like he'll look online, um, and see what's coming out versus buying the stuff. But um, but is there stuff that you are thinking about, like you have your eye on, that you're like, that's probably gonna be right? Okay, so is there any sets or whatever that you've seen him showcase that you're just like, I and I'm not saying like, oh, obviously, day one or whatever, but I'm saying like, is there still any sets out there that you're like, if I'll get my hands on that at some point. City releases, I just got to decide once I go. I got that. Because, like, the city releases, I haven't looked at all of the stuff, but the animals is what I'm looking at. Like, I really want the animals. But I'm not going to buy the sets. I already have the baby gorillas, and I have a couple of the red pandas, but I want a couple more. I really hope they show up um, I really hope they show up on online to order. If not, my buddy is going to Boland in October, and he's gonna check the Pab store to see if they have the gorillas and get me a couple. You know all these people talk about what's to deal with this pop life and when's it gonna fade out. We've got to realize it's moving on a trend. Okay. I'm gonna take a 5 minute break real quick ish. Probably won't be that long because I gotta go to the restroom. But I will be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Every time, wonder why that you have. Ooh. I don't remember what this instrument is called, but I love this. What was I? Because I say the same for you. In my city. Doesn't matter. Hold on. But what about everybody else? So, Matt is looking for the city releases, but not sure what he's going to pick up until he gets there. Anybody else? Have any ideas on what they may or may not pick up? I'd be interested, Matt. Like, I mean, it's it's basically August now. August, September, October, November. So we're like 4 months out. What are your thoughts on the new modular? Do you have any thoughts as far as what it could be? Or what you would want it to be if this time around kind of I know I asked the same question. I've not through all of or thought of all of that yet. Hopefully something good. Give me something good. Like Bricklock, what would you like if they came to you, and this goes for both of you. If they came to you and said, "What do you want? What do you want us to make?" Um, what would be your gut punch reaction? What would be the first like type of set that you would name? I've gone down a bit of a space rabbit hole lately, and that's been my thing. So, would you go to them and be like, "I want an observatory," even though um, Bricklink has one? Would that be something that hopefully something good? Too fast. Oh yeah. Too fast. You asking me? I mean, I've been doing like interstellar space stuff, like the classic theme, Blacktron, for example, building ship. Okay. I know what Matt wants. Matt wants them to do. Oh, Matt wants them to do a space monorail or tram. And don't even say I'm wrong. I know they're kind of doing a few things with the roller coaster track, but I'm talking about like a full on motorized one. Excuse me. My voice is getting. Space monorail, I'd much rather have an actual city one first. Honestly, like, um, I mean, if they were to produce one, it doesn't matter if it's space themed or not, I would still buy it to then modify it for my city. So I don't think it would matter if it was like themed. I mean, shit, it could be a Friends themed. I don't give a shit. I'd change the color. I would just change the pieces out and make it look, you know, city-esque. Where does this go? I missed it. So for me, it doesn't really matter what I mean if they produce a monorail, a working monorail similar to um, the one they've done in the past. To me, it wouldn't matter what the theme would be. I would just modify the parts to make it what I want. I know you would too. It would be nice to not have to do that. I agree with. I will say that, and I think that's where you're kind of. I think where that's where your headspace is, as far as wanting a city one first. Not to try to read your mind, but so Bricklock, no mindset on what you would want. Just something good. Give me something good. Waste. You're just too blind to see. And then you know it's gonna be me. I'll be back in a few. Hopefully, I need to. I'll be back in a few. Hopefully, I need to run over to the data center room. I would just be disappointed if I guessed. I get that. Hmm. That makes sense. Mm-mm. You see. We may. I do. Something for you. Lose it. You're no fun. Boo. No, I'm kidding. I fought you. Wanna lose it again. Not like them. Oh, shoot. I missed that one. I gotta go back and do that one. Hmm. Alright. So, this goes here. This goes here. Alright. So we're rocking this out. Part fluffers. That popped out of my hand fast. Doesn't stop the pain. Alright, I need 4 of those. Wherever you go. I feel like, honestly, I feel like there would be a way less part intensive way to build this, but I'm enjoying the build. On time, it lasts for now. Your laughter, the pictures. Sorry about that. That looks awesome. My sticker game is on point. Damn it. I don't know what dropped. AK-47 over on YouTube. What's up, man? Sorry. How's it going? Hope you are doing well. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. We're just building out the 80111, the Lunar New Year parade. Says, hey, what's up? Just checking out the YouTube in your building Lego. That's cool. I'm just dusting off my new Jada diecast cars. Nice. Have you seen my city before? If you haven't, let me give you the tour. So this is my city. I know it's all messed up. I'm currently expanding and I need to build the 2 tables. So those are there, and these are all live cameras, so you see them off into the distance. But this is my Lego room. This is my Lego city. And then from there, I have my part wall, which is all this right here along the side. And then I have my backlog, which is, you can't really see where I'm at. I'm over here, but I have all of the craftsman organizers that I need to actually organize my parts in. I have my backlog wall, which is essentially a bunch of sets that I have yet built, not as many as I used to have. And then slowly but surely there's builds that I'm working on. I've built but haven't taken apart, all that kind of fun stuff. And then, like I said, we're currently building we're finishing up bag 6. If I can not cough, sorry. But we're finishing up bag 6. Oh, this is what fell. Of the parade, which is the second parade float. And it's turning out really well. Be a fool. It ain't no lie. I need to find that piece, though. Wanna be a make it tough. Eh. Alright, let's find it. I know it's on the floor here somewhere. Ah, there it is. No, that's not it. I apologize for the fan. Oh, there it is. It was under the lake. I'm here just eating. No worries. One thing, Lego, since I was like 5 years old, they came in with Kalen Way. Okay. You know, I'm not, or I'm collect a lot of other toys. It's kind of my hobby. Awesome. Um, Bricklock, what did you decide on eating? Oh, I need to transfer that back. Huh. What did you decide on? I have the first barnacles in the second generation of Bargos, and I really don't care for him. I really don't. Hopelessly in love. Tell me you're perfect. Who's perfect? What do I gotta do? Prove that I'm the only one. You always being selfish. They don't realize there's been one else. So every for myself. Just some soup and leftovers. Cool. What are we gonna do? Now, Bricklock, since you said it was like brunch, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? I can't remember. Baby, wants me, what would I for you? Without you. I'm thinking either West Coast or like Central. Originally San Diego. Oh, nice. I love San Diego. I really want to go to Comic Con, but that's another thing. Even though it's close, um, now Central Illinois. Okay. Well, that makes sense that like Brick World Chicago is your jam. I mean, a little bit north and you're there. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, this dropped off. Um, oh, I needed to add this. That's why. Where'd that piece go? All I want is your love. Hopeless, hopeless, hopelessly in love. Um, and I have like I'm sure I could figure it out, but yeah. Barnacles, my bad. Barnacles that came out right. To be honest, I don't know anything about barnacles or any of what or the bargos or anything that you're talking about. So I kind of apologize. I'm not up on those, so I don't really know. Like, please don't think I'm like ignoring that topic or conversation. It's just I don't know anything about it, so I don't have any information to add to it. Like, you want to talk about, current sets? Because I only started building about 4 years ago in 2020. So, and I've amassed a large collection in a short period of time. But, so I'm up on that stuff, and then I'm up on Marvel. I'm up on, like, movies. I just saw Deadpool. Holy shit. It's really good. I'm not going to say it's epic, but it's great. There were things that I didn't care for about it, but that's just me. And some of it would be classified as nitpick. But overall, I was very happy with it. I am excited about things to come. I don't know about the whole. I don't know if anybody's seen the videos on Comic Con San Diego uh, about who's playing who and all that. I don't know that I'm too happy with that choice. But we'll see. I'm sure he'll do a good job. But I wouldn't have selected that actor for that role. I know that much. Feel the same way too. Pray that you love me. Oh. Oh. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Promise to never fall in love with a stranger. All I'm thinking of, oh, pray the Lord above. Leave a love, I bet your share of thought. I'll really love you. I think it was really good. I can't wait to watch it. Oh, hold on. Oh, are you talking about Deadpool? Yes. And yes, there is an end credit scene. I will tell you that. That's the only. I don't discuss spoilers. Um, but I will talk about movies and big things like that, but only, but non-spoiler. And when it comes to discussing Deadpool, I'll give it a month as far as talking about specifics or things that it might be spoilers. I'd give it like a month because then at that point people have had time to see it. But I will say, I personally think it's good, it's great, but it's not epic. And I don't know that I would classify it as my favorite Deadpool movie. That I finally found you. I mean, it's hard to it's hard to it's it's hard to live up to the first one. I mean, cuz the first one was so good. So that's where I'm like, even so I went with my daughter and my daughter was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I'm like, "No." I can't honestly say that it's my favorite. I know it's the top 3. See, I would love for them to do like other cultures and other floats. That would be awesome. I mean, we've talked about doing other cultures in the past, but it would be cool if they added another float. All right, let's see if I can do this right, because There we go. Upon your door and feels like you can't take anymore. All right, what am I missing here? There's a lot of minifigures in this set. How many minifigures are in this set? 3, 4, wait, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. See, that's the thing. 18 minifigures. And this set was like $150? Retail, like... Uh... 80111. 80111. Right, so it originally was $130. Now it's $77.99, and it had, what did I say? So it's, I mean, if you can pick it up for, it's 40% off right now, but online it's sold out. That took a lot longer to fix than expected. No worries. Welcome back, Matt. So, originally $130, and it has 17 minifigures. Did I count that right? No, 18, I think. 18 minifigures and a $130 set. I mean, that's a deal. And right now it's $78. 78 bucks. All right, so book 2 is done. And the second float is done. I mean, look at that. So, I mean, in this set alone, it was 2, 4, 6 minifigures. Or in this section, 6 minifigures. Now, most of them, mind you, are the same minifigure. 5 of them, in fact, are pretty much the same. They're the same legs and torsos and kind of head, like just slightly variation on headpieces and, you know, stuff like that. But, I mean, this set comes with a lot for $130 originally. Now it's $77.99. But I mean, that's some cool stuff. And it's got like shiny vinyl, and it still has, I mean, 1,600 pieces. I mean, that is awesome. And it rolls. All right. So, I think that'll do it for today. Should be able to come back on Friday. So I think we're good on Friday. I'm not going to my mom's this weekend. We're skipping this weekend and then going back on the 10th. But that's not on a Friday. That's on on that. So I think we're all good. So yeah. But all right, guys. So thanks for watching. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Right on. Good to see you, man. Take care. Thanks again for being here. We're gonna go in and raid into Zach. We got a couple people here, which is cool. Not too many. But let me, because Zach is doing his stream. I haven't raided into Zach in a while, so I figured that'd be cool. And have some fun. All right, so thanks for watching. Again, guys, right on. Good to see you, man. Take care. Again, you too as well. Again, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate all the love and support. We will be back on Friday. I will probably be starting the live stream early just to stay out of the heat and then go from there. So again, thanks for watching. Really do appreciate all the love and support, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks.